What's up, world? Welcome back to Radical Investors, where we talk about stocks, crypto, NFTs, and all the ways how to make the money. I'm Masu, and today we're going to talk about Elon Musk and Twitter. Is this the resurgence of Twitter? Is Twitter going to be the next great social media platform? Let's talk about it, you guys. Hey guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video, for subscribing to Radical Investors. If you're not subscribed already, make sure you smash that like and subscribe button. Let's get into the video. Elon Musk completed his purchase of Twitter for $44 billion. We said at the time that we didn't think it was going to go through. The boy Elon actually came through with his promises and closed on the purchase for Twitter. Very interesting. The general reaction to this has been mixed, right? So you have people on the, let's call it the left side of things, the liberal side of things, acting as if like their dog died or something like that. And they've been very, they've been in a grieving state because they feel like Elon is going to let all of the barbarians from 4chan into Twitter. And you've seen people on the political right, at least in the American context, essentially rejoice and act as if Elon buying Twitter is going to usher in some new wave of conservatism. So it's been a very interesting thing. As for the business, and the moves that he's been making, has been some very interesting moves. He's fired a whole bunch of people. And I thought it was hella funny because on his first day, he let go of some people that were important in making the decision to ban Donald Trump from Twitter. And I think that's actually a great thing because I said it in real time when it happened. Banning Donald Trump from Twitter was one of the stupidest moves I've ever heard, ever seen in my lifetime. It's crazy that a sitting president could be muzzled by a social media platform. We cannot have that. I think it was a bad move. It doesn't matter where you land on the political spectrum, left, right, middle, whatever. You should not have presidents be muzzled, or former presidents. So I think that was a good move. That was a good first step. But you know, some interesting thing, the price action really didn't change that much, right? We didn't see a dramatic upswing. We didn't see a falling off the cliff. So what I want to point out with this Elon purchase is in his victory lap on Twitter that he did, there was a very interesting piece of nugget that I think makes me very incredibly bullish on Twitter. He actually posted, "Hey guys, do you want us to bring back Vine?" And I was like, oh my God, this is such a great move, such a fantastic strategic move. Let me tell you why. So if you guys don't remember what Vine is, if you're too young not to remember what Vine is, Vine was essentially TikTok before TikTok. Short, funny clips that were going viral before we had the language to describe what viral was, right? So it was absolutely crazy. I remember like high school, college years. It was absolutely the place that you wanted to go. Absolutely the place that you wanted to share content with your friends. Things were so funny, so viral. So many great, amazing moments. If you're part of internet culture, Vine is like nostalgic. It's one of those places similar to MySpace for the older millennials, where a lot of us kind of first got really introduced to internet culture, really introduced to making friends online, really introduced to building communities online. That was one of the first places that a lot of us did that on. So what happened was Twitter bought it. And then because Twitter has been a horribly run company for like the last decade, they treated their creators horribly on that platform. All the creators left and Vine slowly died, and they winded down a few years back, right? Like 5, 7, 8, a while ago, they wound it down. Now we're in a moment where TikTok is absolutely taking over in terms of social media. TikTok has Instagram literally trying to change their business model to keep up with it. TikTok has YouTube introducing things like YouTube Shorts, right, to keep up with TikTok. TikTok algorithm is absolutely crazy. It's fantastic. It's like crack almost, right? But TikTok is a Chinese company, and TikTok has been caught time and again spying on US citizens, right? And they what they do essentially is they farm data on everybody, right? And they cast this wide net, and eventually they think they're going to catch information for somebody that's going to be important. Remember, the future president of the United States is 12 years old at this point, and he's probably or she's probably on TikTok, right? If you can gather data on that individual from 12 to whatever, you can have powerful data points on how that person thinks, what that person has been doing for the last 20 years. These are things that we don't necessarily want an adversarial country to have. And a lot of people on both sides of the aisle are starting to wake up to the toxicity of TikTok and how it's poisoning the youth's mind. If you've been on TikTok, you know it's basically ass, dick print, ass. And do we want our youth to be consuming that at such impressionable ages? I don't know. I don't think we do, right? So not to say Vine wouldn't be anything different, but I can say for a fact, Vine was a house of creativity, not a place that really felt like softcore porn. And when I look at TikTok, that's kind of what I see. And like I said, both people from both sides of the aisle are aiming to shut it down. Donald Trump, one of the best things that Donald Trump did was announce that TikTok was not going to be able to do business here in America. Joe Biden he was talking in that line, but he didn't actually come through with anything, as Democrats always do. They never come through with anything. They make a lot of promises and they never deliver. Go figure, Democrats. But anyway, hopefully we'll see in the next couple of months and years what happens to TikTok. But that could be a very big window, very big opening for Twitter and Vine to step right through, right? Elon is very comfortable with the government and both sides of the aisle. He has a lot of friends, and it would be an incredible coup d'etat if they were able to get TikTok out of there and step in there with Vine. And I think the internet would rejoice with Vine coming back, even if it was just a straight up TikTok clone. I think it would do incredibly well. So that, along with some of the other moves that he's doing with the pay essentially for verification, $20 for verification that he's coming out with on TikTok, free speech platform. You know, the whole reason why he bought Twitter was for it to be a free speech platform, and the return of free speech is going to be a huge thing. I know if you're one of our liberal progressive followers, we champion free thought here, so we want to hear your side of the aisle as well. But having an honest exchange of ideas is great, and there's going to be moderation tools. It's not going to turn into 4chan where there's just hate speech everywhere. There's going to be moderation tools to keep the place clean and civil, but we need to have that exchange of ideas. People like Andrew Tate, people like Donald Trump, and even Kanye West shouldn't be kicked off of these platforms because the masses don't like what they're saying. If you don't like what someone is saying, you have a responsibility to set up shop across the street and push your own agenda. Okay, guys, that was my little breakdown on Twitter and the Twitter and Elon buying Twitter and what we think is going to happen. What do you think? Hit that comment section. Do you think it's going to be a good move? Do you think it's going to be a bad move? Is Twitter the next great social media? Should we be dropping videos on Twitter? Let us know what you guys think. As always, happy hunting. Catch you on the next one. Peace.